Hi folks, today I just wanted to say I love this little cottage, but there's one problem: steps. There aren't any. So what I saw on YouTube was a guy building a really nice set of steps on his cinder blocks. So I just returned from Bisbee at the hardware store there. So the very first thing I'm going to do on this 100-degree day here in Arizona is unload all the cinder blocks and the paver stones that are going to be used as part of the project. So they're going to be 4 across and 2 stacks high for the first row, and then just a single row of 4 down here. So let's just see how it goes. So yeah, as I suspected, there's about an 11-inch drop between the door jamb and the first step. That's really a little too much of a step down, especially if I've got some seniors older than me, because I've been called a junior senior at 65. It might be a little bit of a rise that could be uncomfortable or dangerous for them. Okay, so what I thought I would do is I'd do one more layer of cinder blocks and see what that looked like. Again, I'm glad I've got an old car, so I don't have to worry about hurting it. Ideally, a person should have a pickup for this. Who needs weights when you can do cinder blocks? Okay, it's a new day. We had a really heavy rainstorm last night with thunder and lightning and all kinds of fun monsoon stuff. So that doesn't stop the work needing to be done. So I'm digging down by hand. I'm kind of buying equipment little by little, and a really good piece of equipment would have been a wheelbarrow. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. So in lieu of a wheelbarrow, I've got this giant garbage bucket. But the problem is, this soil is like modeling clay, and you can see it just sticks to everything. As a matter of fact, I've thought how cool it would be to just make clay bricks at some point and maybe use them for something. Don't know. But anyway, let's get started here. I've actually been doing quite a bit of work already, but I want to dig this down probably about 8 inches or so, because to lay a good base for my cinder blocks steps, I want to have first a layer of gravel and then a layer of sand. So I'll tamp all that down and then put the cinder blocks on top. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so the big giant bucket is about a third full, and it's plenty heavy, so that's going to be enough to roll it potato barrel style over to the area where I really am not going to do anything with for probably quite a while, so it's okay that there's a big pile of dirt there. What I've seen some YouTubers online use is these gorilla carts. Really great wheelbarrows with 4 wheels. Boy, I'd really love to have one of those. Those are not cheap though. I priced them at Home Depot and I was pretty scared when I saw the price. But anyway, I really need at least some kind of wheelbarrow. And so if people kind of chuckle at me doing it the old style, potato barrel roll style, then, you know, feel free, chuckle away. But today we're getting it done. Yeah, this clay makes everything extra hard. You can see, trying to show you here, that even walking becomes pretty difficult. Most of it dug. Now I just have to dig it out more and level it all off before I get ready to put the gravel and the sand in there. Be all tamped down and act as a base for the cinder block steps. So lots of digging later, and we have a relatively square hole to set the steps in. And of course we'll level the cinder blocks up and make it look pretty decent after a bit. So the tool of the day is going to be this 2x4. It should do a decent job as a tamper. Okay, so normally you put down pea gravel before you put down sand, and then put your blocks on top of the sand. But I had this coarse gravel left over from my septic installation, so I decided, you know, I'll just use this instead of pea gravel, and hopefully it'll work okay. So next comes the sand. I found some locally at a really cheap rate, and so actually it was free. I'll add the sand on top of the crushed rock here, and probably need a few buckets. And now once that's down, then I should be able to position my cinder blocks and lower them and raise them and just make them level. And this should be a good foundation for the cinder block stairs. So I can see right now I'm probably going to need a couple more buckets of this stuff. Pretty heavy. I don't know how much a bucket of sand weighs, but they're pretty heavy. But anyway, I'll go get some more. But first off, I'll probably smooth this out a little bit with a rake, and then that'll give me an idea of how much more of this stuff I'm going to need. Yeah, I'd say probably going to need another 2 or 3 buckets of that stuff. So let's go get some more. Okay, back with more sand, and this will be bucket number 2. Okay, not perfect, but I think it'll do. So I hope this does okay. Again, I've got a really good layer of tamped down soil, followed by coarse gravel, and then sand on top of that. So we've made a lot of progress preparing for the cinder block steps. I'm really pleased with how it's gone. A lot of hard work, but I think it'll be worth it. Stay tuned and check out the next video where we put the cinder blocks in place and see if this thing works. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. Love having you here. Love your comments, and I read every one. Thanks so much, and see you on the next video.